What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, brought to you by Double X Productions. As always, my name is Scoops, and today we're going to be doing something a little different because I made a major mistake in my recording of this video. My mic, for some reason, did not pick up any of my commentary for the audio. I know, very unfortunate, very sad for everybody. However, we are going to re-record a post-commentary episode. So let's get going here with the twins. All they were missing was a van that said free candy. Alright, so here we go. We jump into Scorch. Now, we have a couple fumbles in this episode. It's kind of funny. I almost succumbed to a basic enemy death, which I promised I wouldn't do. For some reason, I decided to stand around for God who knows how long, talking about
Spyro.
God who knows how what.
My brother Handel and I have been sent here to blow up this castle. But Handel got caught by these evil soldiers, and I'm stuck out here. If you can open the doors that block the way, I can find Handel and we can complete our super secret spy mission.
Now, don't sleep on these twins because they are indeed the ones. You know, they're twins, so I guess it wouldn't be Neo, it'd be Duo, right? I guess Neo means new, not one, so disregard. Now, we actually have firearm enemies in this game. I know we met some artillery fire in Zephyr, but I think this is our first black powder wielding enemies here. And of course we got the Arabian Knights trying to get themselves some here. I get one of them really good later on. The aerial headbutt. And then here's these flags. So these flags, you gotta hit the button, raise the flag, and then later on the flags do come into play. And here we're gonna try out our new, newly acquired skill that we haven't perfected yet. Our double jump. So I mentioned in a previous episode that I used to struggle with that double jump quite a lot, and so I just gave up doing it. Little did I know that it opens up this game exponentially. Incredibly so. I was trying to capture the bottles blowing up and I failed miserably. If you stand too close to them and they explode, you will take damage, which makes sense. I guess I could have just ate it and then foddered up and healed up. But here I was teasing the idea of, hey, maybe we'll do a backwards run. Maybe we'll run this episode backwards, which I don't think would actually work because you have to open up these gates by hitting the buttons here. So I think we may have inadvertently trapped ourselves there. Still probably could have finished the level and got the talisman and left, but we would have had to come back because we would have missed like, every single gem in this. Gem, not Jim. Spyro's not hitting those gains. Neither am I. They're just racking up the spirits. So up there you see Hunter. He's just up there monkeying around, and we join him here just in a few. And we almost find out why monkeying around is usually not allowed inside the house. But stuff gets broken. Stuff like my pride. No, they're already throwing stuff at us.
The monkeys have escaped from the Avalar Zoo, and I've been sent here to catch them. But they keep throwing coconuts at me, and it hurts. Can you help me out?
You got it, Hunter. So instead of sending a zookeeper, we're gonna send an anthropomorphic cheetah with a wooden barrel to go catch these
Ray,
monkeys.
Just charge the tree before I get hit. I'll be able to catch the monkeys as they fall. Follow me.
You got it, buddy. Now this is our first fumble here. We end up having to do this a couple times. Because I can't figure out how not to get hit by these rocks at first for some reason. And then Hunter takes one. And of course, we all know that means mission failed. 2-star mission, mission failed.
Ow!
And I skipped the dialogue, guys. Sorry about that. I was kind of antsy. Yeah, I skipped it again. So I do apologize. And I think here we actually end up just forfeiting because I lost Sparks right there, actually. And I got so nervous that I was actually going to die. I almost died right there. That I bailed. I just let him hit Hunter and then restarted. My pride. My pride got in the way. Classic Vegeta. So I've already made the decision here. Sorry, Hunter. Every man for himself, bud. I am the protector of Avalar, so...
Ow! Looks like you could use another try.
Now you can tell I'm already frustrated. Because that happened to me. Now I go heal up. I think I just go blue. We don't go full gold. We don't go full Super Saiyan. We go false Super Saiyan. Nerd out on you guys a little bit here. While I play a game that was from 1998. I think in 1998.
Back again?
Back again, sir.
Great! Just charge the tree before I get hit. I'll be able to catch the monkeys as they fall. Follow me.
You know, very condescending of him as well. Back again? It's like, yeah, dude. You won't just give me the orb. You make me do these monotonous tasks that have nothing to do with saving Avalar. These monkeys would be just fine here. Avalar could still be saved if we don't capture the monkeys. You could just give me the orb, dude. It would save us all a lot of trouble. Now, I still almost die. You see what I mean here. I still almost die. And he almost got me with that one. He missed, obviously. But I get hit here. And then we take another one right here. And I started getting a little nervous. I was like, oh no.
Thanks for your help, Spyro. Please, take this. One of the monkeys had it.
Oh, okay, so maybe you couldn't just give me the orb. Maybe we had to get the monkeys to get the orb. Okay, I cede that argument to you there, buddy. But still. The manta ray, bud. You can just give me the orb. You made me ride the manta ray. 2 orbs. You had 2 orbs and you made me ride the manta ray twice. For your own amusement, dude. Now there I went off map. Now I'm not sure if you can glide up that mountain right there, or the little hill slope of sand. You probably can, but I don't think I've ever charged up that like that and had that happen. I've had a couple different like firsts in this series. I can't remember. There was another one a few episodes ago that I mentioned that's never happened to me before. You know, I'm used to only saying that with games like Melee. You know, games I've been playing for over 20 years that still surprise me. Usually that's preserved for Melee. You can see these guys will actually shoot at each other and inanimate objects and stuff around the map if you just leave them to their own devices while they're on screen. And now they'll shoot each other. And he shoots another basket. Yeah, it's pretty cool how interactive all the enemies are in these games. Very interactive. They have their own kind of agenda going on. Boom, aerial hit. Which is pretty neat, you know? A lot of games at this time, you know, your enemies are on set patterns. And, you know, they don't really interact with you so much. Like, you'd have some enemies like in Super Mario Brothers, like 3, that would chase you, or Super Mario World that would chase you, like the football dudes. You know, they would chase you around the map and try to go to wherever your character is on the map, or on the level or whatever. But as far as just kind of doing their own thing on the level, like, you don't ever see them, you know, hitting the turtles or whatever, interacting with the turtles or the Goombas and stuff. You don't ever see that. Same thing in Crash Bandicoot. You know, the enemies are just there. The one enemy that I, for some reason, I might be having a false memory about this. The wizard might interact with one of the, like, frogs or something in one of those castle levels in Crash Bandicoot 3, but, you know, I'm not 100%. I haven't played Crash Bandicoot 3 in, like, a year. It's definitely my favorite Crash Bandicoot. 3 was always a lot of fun. The first one was great too, and so was the second one. The third one, I just felt like the levels that they had were just so memorable. And the warp zones, of being in the little warp zone, I forget what Aku Aku calls it. Oh man. The little time chamber area. It's just freaking awesome. How many times I tried to slide jump over those electric barriers in the warp zones to try to cheat. And then I got stuck on the fourth boss, Engine, where you have to be Coco, and you have like a dogfight with Engine in space. And I couldn't beat that for like a year when I was younger. It was one of the only games I had for the PlayStation at the time. We had Frogger and, you know, some other games. But yeah, we had
Hey, Spyro,
Crash Bandicoot 3, and I was like, if you didn't beat it, you're done.
Successful. But the flag keeper keeps stealing them. If you could knock the flag keeper down, you could bring the flags back.
Little audio issue there, I do apologize.
My secret decoder ring says that this power-up thing should help them.
I'll have to look into that, because I've noticed that happened in a couple other episodes also. Gotta figure out why I'm getting all that distortion there. We're recording with OBS, so I'm not sure if that may have something to do with it. I may have to change recording mediums here, if that continues. Not a super big deal. And this is where our second fumble occurs, because these flag bearers, I don't know if it's just one of them, they're pains in the butt.
So, you want that flag, eh, Dragon? Well, two can play at this bombing game. Let's go.
Had this came out a few years later, this mission may not be quite so acceptable.
Ha! You won't beat me, Dragon. All right then, let's go.
You know, that's just the truth of it. Now, if you change directions while moving, he will throw those bombs in the direction you're facing. So if you turn your body slightly right, he'll throw them right. I don't know if you can notice. I mess this up quite a bit. And eventually later on, I try like charging in a zigzag pattern to see if that kind of throws them off. And it does a little bit, but I still mess up.
There's still 2 flags out there.
You got it. Handle. Haven't even rescued you yet. You're already available. So each one of these flags that we raised, all 3 of them, we have to then go back, shoot the flag keepers down, and then run a gauntlet with them to then get the flag back, essentially.
Still after my flags, Dragon?
Now this is a 5-star difficulty. It honestly isn't as difficult as I made it out to look. I make these kinds of little side missions a lot harder than what they need to be. because of my impatience, I have a hard time waiting for stuff to happen. So I get antsy. I run into things like right here. Well, no, there's one like very close that I. Okay, so we made it through that one. So it's the third. It's the third flag that gives me so much trouble. Okay, kind of remembered it a little different.
Spyro, just one more flag.
But we'll take it. You know. Here's where things get really frustrating. I really should think about putting in a rage meter, like on screen, just so you guys can kind of get a visual of my emotions. Because I'm not a very, I don't get frustrated very easily for most things.
You won't get my last flag so easily, purple beast.
But when it comes to trying my patience, the fuse is very short. And so the frustration gains so much. And here I'm trying to just take it slow. I'm like, we can do this. All we have to do is just, you know, zig and zag and we'll get through this. Simple enough. Well, zigzag patterns working so far until we get to this narrow corridor where all of a sudden we've got bank shots to deal with and angles and whatnot. Sorry about that, I bumped the screen there.
Ha! You
And we
won't
died.
beat me, dragon. All right then, let's go.
And we died again.
Ha!
And it happens more and more. You can tell my when I'm frustrated because when I skip dialogue like that quick, like, you know, the engines are definitely on red. Ooh, almost made a fatal mistake right there. Does it matter? No, I get stuck. He pins me down. Like I'm trying to take a bridge in World War II. Without the option of just blowing the dang thing. And we die. Splash damage, dude.
Ha! You won't.
Died to splash damage from a bomb in Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. Imagine, imagine that. Imagine telling your grandkids that war story.
Ha! You won't beat me, dragon.
He got me with the bank shot, dude.
All right then, let's go.
Bank shot, no look, tomahawk. For all of you Black Ops 1 enthusiasts out there. I was always so bad at that game. Got me another bank shot.
You
So I needed glasses my whole life and didn't realize it, or just didn't care. And so while I'm playing Call of Duty back in the day on like small TV, some small CRT that my PS3 is hooked up to, and I couldn't see the enemies before they saw me. So there was one map, I can't remember the map, that I did really well in because it's kind of small and just kind of very corridor filled, so everybody's kind of running down essentially like halls. There's like a couple open areas.
Great job, Agent Spyro. How can we repay you for your efforts? How about this orb that I found in the sand?
Yeah, how about it? How about those things I'm looking for that are going to help me defeat Ripto? Thank you. But yeah, I can't remember the name of that map though. It was kind of like a compound kind of deal, and so nobody could like really snipe you or really shoot you from very far, so I would just run circles in that map with an AK, a ballistic knife, and a tomahawk, and I would just run that map and basically just knife, burst fire, or just spray and pray, and then just throw tomahawks at people. And that's how I got my kicks in Black Ops 1. God help you if we were playing gun game, because I was just knifing everybody. I played that a lot with one of my old dear friends. Who unfortunately don't get to see each other often or at all anymore. So that's what happens when you get old, guys. Don't get old. Being old sucks. Now we're looking for the other gym. We're missing a couple gyms here, and I think we actually kind of see them right up here because they're with Hunter. They're over where Hunter was, where the monkeys were. Now I thought we could double jump it, and then I was thinking, oh, I just land on the tree. And then I remembered, it's not how this game works. Yeah, we go gather up our gems. Boom, 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 and that is that. Now why isn't the level complete, you may ask? We never grabbed the talisman. Now I checked the guidebook just to make sure, because I'm like, wait a minute. Pretty sure right at this moment I was swearing up and down to myself, I grabbed that talisman. I spoke with that lady. I grabbed the talisman. That little girl owes me. But no, we did not. Yeah, their talisman looks pretty sweet, though. Like an emerald scarab.
Spyro, you make a great secret agent. Now Handle and I can complete our mission. By the way, you can have this talisman. I stole it when the soldiers weren't looking.
Nice. Look at that. That's gold. It's an emerald in the thing, I'm pretty sure. Heck yeah. We did it, folks. These guys think they're about to go chop up some little kids. Psych. Now, one of two things happened right there. Either they are possessed, or they indulge in extracurricular activities that they may or may not supposed to be doing, depending on what state they live in. And that's Scorched, everybody. Thank you so much for dealing with my post-commentary episode. I will assure you this will never happen again. The one time I did not check to make sure my recording software was indeed recording correctly, I ran into this issue. So lesson learned. Again, I do apologize. Our next episode, we're actually going to be doing Fracture Hills, which we will not be able to 100% complete on our first playthrough. But we will come back and knock that sucker out once we learn another skill. We gotta go help Hunter out again. And there's no point in doing the first part of it because we'll have to repeat it if we leave the level and come back. So we're just going to leave those orbs alone. We're kind of up really heavy on orbs at this point. Most kids, when playing through this game, don't collect all the orbs as they go. And I do. So we have like 30-something orbs, which is way more than the normal player in 1998 would probably have at this point, unless they're a perfectionist and completionist and whatnot. But guys, thank you so much. My name's Scoops. This episode is brought to you by XX Productions. Next episode will be Fracture Hills, and we'll get everything going up again. I do apologize for the delay in the recording. Had a lot of stuff going on with work. But we're back on it. We'll get a bunch of episodes put out. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day, and see you guys next time.